Now, Crumbl Cookies burst onto the dessert scene like a sugar rush, winning hearts and stomachs with their iconic pink boxes, ever-changing cookie flavors, and viral TikTok moments. In just 7 years, they opened over 1,000 stores and turned a cookie into a full-blown experience. But behind the sweet success, trouble was baking. From controversial lawsuits to fierce competition and complaints about franchise issues, the cracks in their cookie empire started to show. So, was Crumbl just a trend that burned out too fast, or did it collapse under its own weight? Let's dig into the rise and the crumble of one of the dessert world's biggest stories. Crumbl Cookies was founded in 2017 by cousins Jason McGowan and Sawyer Hemsley in Logan, Utah. Armed with a simple mission to create the world's best cookies, the duo set out to perfect their chocolate chip recipe through trial and error. Their concept was straightforward but innovative: offer gourmet cookies in a fast casual setting, fresh baked daily with unique and ever-changing flavors. This winning formula quickly caught on, attracting a loyal following of cookie enthusiasts. The company's first store was a humble operation, but its popularity surged thanks to a clever mix of social media marketing and word-of-mouth buzz. Crumbl's unique approach to customer engagement, including flavor rotations announced weekly via Instagram and TikTok, made the brand an instant hit. The iconic pink box, designed to hold 4 oversized cookies, became a symbol of indulgence and gifting, further driving its appeal. By 2019, Crumbl began franchising, enabling rapid growth. Its business model allowed franchisees to operate under a proven system, with marketing and operational support from the parent company. Within just a few years, Crumbl expanded to over 800 locations across the United States, making it the fastest growing cookie chain in the country. In late 2023, Crumbl decided it was time for a fresh start. They unveiled a bold rebrand, ditching their signature baker logo and even the word cookies from their name. Instead, the new logo featured the word Crumbl in sleek black lettering, using a custom font called Crumbl Sans. They didn't stop there. The iconic pink we all associate with Crumbl got a makeover, shifting to a warmer, richer tone. The redesign, spearheaded by Turner Duckworth, wasn't just about looks. It was part of a strategy to expand Crumbl's product offerings and attract a broader audience. A month later, in December, Crumbl made another big move. They acquired a small but beloved pie company called Crust Club, based in Pleasant Grove, Utah. Crust Club, founded in 2016 by Tyler and Valerie Kukahiko, had built a loyal following with its homemade style pies. Crumbl's co-founders, Jason McGowan and Sawyer Hemsley, saw an opportunity to bring something new to the table, literally. As Crumbl spokesperson Beth Batty explained, the concept aligned perfectly with their vision of branching out beyond cookies. But by 2024, not all the buzz around Crumbl was positive. In a bizarre turn of events, a TikTok user named @CrumblSydney hosted an unauthorized Crumbl pop-up in Sydney, Australia. Now here's the kicker. They bought 800 cookies in the US, flew them to Australia, refrigerated them for days, and then sold them for 17 Australian dollars each, a jaw-dropping 300% markup. Customers were shocked when the cookies turned out to be stale, and the event sparked plenty of online backlash. It was a stark reminder that even viral fame can have its pitfalls. Now, Crumbl's success was fueled not only by its rotating menu of innovative flavors, ranging from classics like Snickerdoodle and Sugar Cookie to adventurous options like Raspberry Cheesecake and Circus Animal, but also by its social media dominance. Customers eagerly shared reviews and videos of their cookie experiences, creating free publicity for the brand. Crumbl Cookies was a sensation, built on indulgent treats, clever marketing, and an image of fun. However, as with many companies that grow too fast, the cracks in Crumbl's empire began to show. Behind the flashy social media campaigns and viral flavor drops, deeper issues arose, threatening to tarnish the brand's reputation and market dominance. One of the most publicized issues contributing to Crumbl's fall was its aggressive legal stance against competitors. In 2022, Crumbl filed lawsuits against smaller cookie brands like Crave Cookies and Dirty Dough, accusing them of copying its business model, recipes, and branding. While it's standard for businesses to protect their intellectual property, Crumbl's approach left a bitter taste in the mouths of many customers and industry watchers. The lawsuits, rather than solidifying Crumbl's dominance, backfired spectacularly in the court of public opinion. Critics accused the brand of trying to stifle innovation in the cookie market instead of focusing on improving its own offerings. Social media users coined hashtags like #CookieWars, rallied around the smaller brands, viewing them as David taking on Goliath. This perception of corporate bullying clashed with Crumbl's cheerful and community-oriented branding. The negative PR spiraled further as details from the lawsuits were discussed online, including accusations that some of the claims lacked substantial merit. Customers began questioning whether Crumbl's focus had shifted from delighting its audience to fighting unnecessary battles. Franchisees also grew frustrated, arguing that the company should channel its resources into supporting them instead of pursuing costly legal actions. The fallout was evident in declining customer loyalty and an increase in competitors' market share. Instead of protecting its position, Crumbl inadvertently created a narrative where it was seen as prioritizing its ego over its customers, significantly damaging its reputation. Another issue was with the franchise. Crumbl's rapid rise was fueled by its franchise model, which allowed entrepreneurs to operate stores under its recognizable brand. By 2024, the company boasted over 1,000 locations, but this growth came with a steep price. Beneath the surface of this impressive expansion, franchisees began voicing their discontent, revealing a system riddled with flaws. Operating a Crumbl franchise required a significant initial investment, with costs often exceeding $300,000. This included expenses for equipment, training, and mandatory marketing fees. While the promise of aligning with a popular brand attracted franchisees, many struggled to recoup their investment due to high operational costs and fluctuating sales. Crumbl's corporate office maintained strict control over every aspect of store operations, from the ingredients to the design, leaving franchisees with little flexibility to adapt to local preferences or address unique market challenges. Compounding these issues was the company's aggressive expansion strategy. In many cases, new Crumbl locations were opened too close to existing ones, leading to market saturation and cannibalized sales. Franchisees in smaller cities found themselves competing not just with rival cookie brands, but with other Crumbl stores, further straining profitability. As frustrations grew, some franchise owners sought to terminate their agreements, citing a lack of support from corporate leadership. Reports of one-sided contracts and inflexible policies painted a picture of a franchising model designed to benefit the parent company at the expense of its franchisees. These disputes spilled over into public forums, tarnishing Crumbl's reputation and making potential franchisees think twice about joining the brand. Another issue was as Crumbl scaled its operations, it faced increasing challenges in maintaining the consistency and quality that initially set it apart. With over 800 locations spread across the country, the brand's ability to enforce strict standards became strained. Customers began noticing discrepancies in cookie size, texture, and flavor from one location to another, leading to a flood of complaints on social media and review platforms. A common source of frustration was the weekly flavor rotation, which had once been a cornerstone of Crumbl's appeal. While customers initially loved the anticipation of trying new and creative flavors, the novelty began to wear thin as execution faltered. New flavors often felt rushed, with some critics describing them as overly sweet or lacking the balance of the originals. Fan favorites also disappeared for extended periods, causing disillusionment among loyal customers who felt that the rotation was prioritizing variety over quality. Inconsistent employee training further compounded these problems. Franchisees, already burdened with financial pressures, struggled to maintain high standards of service and product quality. Reviews highlighted instances of undercooked cookies, missing toppings, and poor customer service, all of which eroded Crumbl's image as a premium brand. Intense competition was another issue. Crumbl's meteoric rise inspired a wave of competitors eager to carve out their slice of the gourmet cookie market. Brands like Insomnia Cookies, Chip Cookies, and Dirty Dough began offering their own oversized, indulgent treats, often with a focus on quality or price points that directly challenged Crumbl. Even large chains like Starbucks introduced gourmet cookies to their menus, further saturating the market. While Crumbl's cookies were once seen as a luxury worth splurging on, its competitors started offering similar products at more affordable prices. Economic pressures, including inflation, further highlighted the steep $4 to $5 price tag per cookie, causing some customers to reconsider their loyalty. Lastly, Crumbl's corporate culture came under fire as former employees and franchisees began speaking out about the pressures of working within a rapidly expanding company. High turnover rates were reported among staff, particularly in management and operational roles. Many cited unrealistic expectations, insufficient support, and a singular focus on growth that overshadowed the need to build a sustainable and collaborative work environment. Franchisees echoed similar concerns, claiming that corporate policies often felt rigid and unresponsive to the realities of local markets. They reported that while Crumbl's leadership demanded excellence, it sometimes failed to provide the tools and resources needed to achieve it. For example, sourcing specific ingredients required by the corporate menu rotation could be challenging in certain regions, leading to delays or inconsistent product offerings. The company also faced backlash over its perceived lack of transparency. Franchisees claimed they were not adequately informed about the risks associated with opening a Crumbl location in a saturated market. Meanwhile, customers began questioning the company's commitment to quality as reports of employee dissatisfaction and rushed operations surfaced. Additionally, Crumbl's approach to marketing occasionally led to cultural missteps. The brand's playful and youthful image sometimes clashed with the more serious tone of its public controversies, such as the lawsuits or negative franchisee experiences. As a result, some felt the company lacked a clear and authentic voice to address its challenges head-on. Crumbl Cookies' rise and fall shows the complexities of balancing rapid growth with sustainability. While the brand achieved phenomenal success in its early years, the pressures of scaling too quickly expose vulnerabilities in its business model, corporate culture, and customer relationships. Whether Crumbl can rebound and regain its footing will depend on its ability to address these issues while staying true to the innovative spirit that once made it a household name. Now, the rise and fall of Crumbl Cookies is a tale of ambition, success, and the pitfalls of rapid growth. What started as a small bakery with a big dream became a nationwide sensation, but ultimately faced challenges that tested its resilience and reputation. From lawsuits and franchise disputes to quality concerns and fierce competition, Crumbl's story reminds us that staying at the top is often harder than getting there. So, what do you think? Can Crumbl make a comeback and reclaim its cookie throne? Or is this the end of the Crumbl? Share your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth business breakdowns like this one. Your engagement helps us keep exploring stories that inspire, educate, and entertain.